What's up, you guys? This is Mojo on the Gamers Republic channel, and I am playing Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Not really sure about this. It's about 11 o'clock at night right now, so it's nice and dark. I'm wearing my headset as I'm recording this. Now, if you've watched any of my other videos, I'm not sure if I've said that I don't do scary games, because it's true. I don't do scary games, ever. So, if I chicken out on this and never do it again, don't be surprised. Oh, look. Thing. Okay. So, this might be entertaining for about one video, and then it'll just probably end, because I'm chicken. Okay, there's some wind. Is there any more wind? Yeah, so it is dark outside. Whoa. This guy's got some vertigo or something. I don't know what his deal is. Okay, moving on. This looks like the door or a way out, but this doesn't even open. Of course not. Why would it? That's too easy. That's way too easy. Alright. This dude is tripping balls. I'm not even insane. Why are you tripping if there's nothing going on? It's a mind-boggling broom right there. Ooh, whoa, what's it? Oh, come on. Yes! Aw, can't mess with a piece of paper. Oh, I can throw it. Yeah. Whee! Okay. Okay. Everything in this game makes a strange noise. Is he making strange breathing noises or something? He sounds like he has an epic migraine right now. Probably. Whatever. Alright. Let's keep moving. It's usually the best way to go in these things, just keep moving. So like I said in the last video, me and Toxic both have girlfriends. We have had them for about 2 weeks. I went to go see Fury with mine. I suggested seeing Big Hero 6, but she said she'd rather see Fury. Which, if you ask me, any girl who wants to go see an R-rated war movie over a kid's, action-y movie, is a good woman in my book. This guy is just lost it, losing it. I don't know what's going on here, but he's not retaining his faculties very well. He's having some problems. I don't know why that's shaking. It's as if the entire world is tripping with him. Alright. Let's follow the pink dust. I don't know what this stuff is. Follow the Pepto-Bismol. Somebody's either, I don't know, somebody's got some problems. Puking Pepto everywhere. Ooh, look, another tinderbox. I have a feeling one of these night guys is gonna come to life. Oh, I can take his hat off. Yes. Suck on that. It's only a scratch. Ah. What is that? Oh, am I going insane because it's dark in here? I don't know what's going on with him. Am I losing any sanity? Oh, he's got a slight headache. A slight headache. Huh. Me sounded like he had an epic migraine before he even had a slight headache. I've got an awful feeling that I'm just going to open up one of those and there's going to be something awful inside it, and it's going to scare the bejesus out of me, and I'm going to fall out of my chair. Okay. He doesn't like darkness. I don't think it's necessarily the darkness he doesn't like, it's what could be in the darkness. Like when Spielberg made Jaws back in the 70s, the shark didn't appear in the movie for about an hour. And it wasn't really intended to be that way. It became famous, though, because Spielberg couldn't get his animatronic shark to work, but he liked it. Then they made, like, 3 really crappy sequels, and then we don't talk about those. Kind of like The Sandlot. I'm willing to wager that some people don't even know they made sequels to The Sandlot, and more than one. Because those are like... That's kind of like that crazy uncle that your parents know about, but no one really talks about. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Another door blows open. Okay, then. There's some water in here. Oh, apparently this place is unsettling. This man needs to get a grip. Let's just keep going with what we're doing before. Let's just follow the Pepto. Okay. This looks significant. Okay. Oh yeah, lantern. Lantern's good. There's a book. Some stuff. And when filled with oil, you can turn on by pressing F or double clicking on the inventory tab. Oh, okay, that's cool. Got a lantern. Check. My oil's not very high. Don't have very much in the way of oil. Okay. Everything around this place be shaking. This place built on a frickin' fault line? Jesus. Ooh, look, a stove. Maybe I can warm up. Okay. Anything interesting in here? Nothing scary. Well, the music is certainly getting a little more intense. Well, I guess this place is familiar. Some glass shards. Okay, probably go over here before anything else.
19th of August, 1839.
1839.
I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Oh, great. My former self. Even I know I'm tripping. What am I doing here? This is awfully, you know, This invokes comfort. Ooh. Oh, it doesn't break. That's disappointing. I'm gonna go hit the switch thing over here. Okay. I feel like I just found a secret. Huh. Never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Siri, you think he's gonna die? Good God, this guy's morbid. Well, nothing scary's happened yet.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking.
Okay, what's
Come,
this?
bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Okay. This guy is on some strong stuff. I don't know what they put him on. Like some LSD? Something. Got him on some acid. Some major stuff. Alright, but okay, I could have sworn there was blood over here whenever I looked. But now there isn't anymore. I don't know if this is blood or if those are like, looks like it could be blood, but it's some terrible looking blood. Maybe it's something else. I probably should go down there, which means that I shouldn't go down there. Let's see what's over here. There's a chest with a Z on it. Ooh, yes, stuffs. Give me the stuffs. Okay. Ooh. Roaches. Of course, that's too easy. We squished the roach. There's some awfully big roaches. One time whenever I was at a place called Callaway Gardens, they had this bug convention there. Don't ask me why. We weren't there for it. They just had one. And, okay, that's weird. And, we were there and I held this hissing cockroach from Madagascar. The thing was probably 3 or 4 inches long by 2.5 inches wide, and it was smooth. It didn't move while I held it. I didn't exactly want to hold it, but I was kind of under pressure, people watching and all. So I grew a pair and did it, just like I'm growing a pair and making this video. Maybe if I keep talking about things that happen in reality or have happened in reality, then I'll be able to maintain my sanity while my guy's losing it. Or Daniel is losing it. Name Daniel reminds me of the Elton John song. Need a key, apparently. I can see Daniel waving goodbye. Or at least I can see his sanity waving goodbye. Oh, it's the laboratory. Okay. Struck his victim with a rock. You've got children beating other children with rocks. Maybe this is some sort of psychoanalysis of modern society. Okay. What's got him tripping? There's nothing here. I have a feeling it's just all gonna hit the fan at once. Oh. Looks like it's got some leaves and maybe a few people in there. Don't know what all's in that pile, but okay. Apparently the halls also breathe as well. Maybe the whole place is alive. Maybe the entire building is the monster. Alright, I haven't seen any enemies yet. I have a feeling I might be meeting one soon. Seems like I always say speak of the devil, and then something happens. Maybe it's just the devil, you know. Okay. Got another piece of paper. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and it will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Does that mean I need to find the key? And is there a key in here somewhere so that I can unlock the wine cellar? Huh. Can I just drink one of these and, you know, be done? And then I have to go through this entire, I'm sure, very interesting story.
There should be more coop racks.
I don't think this guy is coping right
Let me see
with all of this.
And
Okay. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lacked the potency I needed, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, in hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I may be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament.
1 part aqua force.
Oh, wait. Looks like there's something in the stove. Yeah, another. I mean, I'm out of oil. Am I out of oil? Oh, jeez. Oh, great. Lift those up. Be so bad. Alright. Is there something else in here, maybe? Ah. Okay. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. Yes, I'll take comfort in my girlfriend. Maybe she'll love me more. Because I put up a video of myself playing Amnesia. Please. I never liked being scared. Never liked horror movies, any of that. I understand some people like it because it gives them an adrenaline rush, but personally I'd rather do something like, you know, rock climbing, skydiving, something like that to get my adrenaline rush than being scared. Fear is not a particularly appealing emotion in my mind. Maybe I don't think I found a key. Maybe I can, or else. Or maybe I missed something, who knows. Alright. Okay. Someone else around. I will admit, that did scare me a little bit. Is that a dog or a woman? Okay, let's see what's behind door number tabularium. Or maybe this way. See what's in the archives. Constantinople. Oh man, that's a reference to I think that's a reference to Endgame, actually. Turkish delights are I what is his name? Nag's favorite? Logi? I need oil. And if it's not a reference to Endgame, let's see if I can remember who it was that wrote. I think it was Beckett. I think it was Samuel Beckett that wrote Endgame. It's a play, an absurdist play. We actually watched this in our drama class fairly recently, so you can understand how it would fit into all this. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services to the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Garage. Get that out of the way. I don't know what time I'm going on here, but nothing interesting's happened. I gotta get at least something interesting in this video. Jesus, everybody says this game is so scary, and nothing scary's happened yet. It's probably all gonna happen at once. Oh look, shirts. I'm too OCD, I can't leave the drawer open. And then another chair. Okay, another piece of paper.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
That sounds significant. Although I still have no idea what it means. I've always been a history kind of a person. Oh, maybe if I pull one of these out, then it'll open a secret passage, like in the movies. Oh, not that one. Well, so far this has been a very disappointing bookshelf. Nope, doesn't look like it does anything interesting. It doesn't look like I can pull any of these out. Okay. Let's open this up. Oh, great. Okay, I didn't do that. Libri Veteris. Creepy noises. Somebody playing the violin? No, not the violin. What am I thinking? Somebody playing the piano. This game's even got me tripping. I can't even think straight. Yeesh. I'm playing this game Skyrim style. Go through and look through everything. Historia Loci. I want to say this is supposed to be Italian. Okay. I'm pretty sure I heard piano earlier. Okay. That piano is distorting. That's one trippy piano. Man, that acid they've been making must be some good stuff. And this guy is practically ODing. Okay. I heard a noise. Is there actually something else in here? That's blood. I assume that means there were at some point other humans in here. Okay, yeah, now it's getting good. Ooh, oil. Need oil. See how I'm doing on oil now. Oh. Okay. That's what I needed to do. Since I heard noises, I'm not sure it's such a good idea to be pulling out my... Okay. Kingdom of Prussia, Central Prussia. Some pages. Ah, there's another thing.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Of course it would end there. I wonder if this has anything to do with that, like, maybe this is what's inside it the whole time, or, who knows. Go back into this room, because I think it seems fairly apparent this is where I'm supposed to go. Anything in here? Doesn't look like it.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble, and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
I have a feeling there aren't many servants left. Huh. Alright, well, oh, okay. That looks like it's probably where I need to go. Apparently he's written something down. Maybe this is just like in-game, where he just goes through the entire thing and just writes down what he sees, and it's just an endless repetition, just repeats over and over and over again.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Okay. Yay, breaking things inside a haunted castle. Allstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region which rich with lore is Allstadt. Deep within the East Prussian woods, for centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattered lakes, is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called the Gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks, dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Allstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in a local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Allstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited this sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? What's gonna happen to me? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Allstadt, and like most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to the lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with great leaders of his country. Right, that was quite a long read. Okay. So what is it that I need to do? There's some kind of puzzle around here somewhere? Looks like there's something. Is it covering a window? Yeah. Ah. Oil potion. won't open, it's locked. Have to find another one. Ah! There we go. There's another secret. Or, I guess, not secret, considering I found it. Ah! There's the wine cellar key. Okay. Ah! Another thing. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would in a sense solve both of my problems. We got a sadistic one here. Nothing useful. I wonder if that just opens that up, or if this door... Oh, the door is open. Oh, that's that door that was locked from the other side. Oh, Jesus. There was a nasty in there. Okay. I want to go back this way, because I probably need to go to the wine cellar anyway. Okay. I caught a glimpse of one. I still haven't really seen one. Then again, I think if you see an enemy, or if you look at them for too long, it reduces your sanity. I wonder what my sanity's at now. Head is pounding and hands shaking. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that did scare me a little bit. Apparently I can't go that way then. Apparently it's go to the place where the nasty is, or nowhere at all. Alright. Actually, you know what? I think I'm at a good stopping point here. Because I have been doing this for quite a while now, and nothing really interesting has happened. I have gotten a little bit scared a couple times, but nothing really major. But I'll keep recording this at some point. Hopefully I won't have nightmares right now. Actually, this has been pretty interesting so far, just because I enjoy the history and the storytelling element of it. Okay. This guy's still tripping because everything's twisting. I think the baddie's coming, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off here, and I will see you guys in the next part, because I actually managed to go through an entire part without chickening out. So hopefully you guys will at least like the video for that. I'm playing something that I would never play if it were not for all of our loyal viewers, all 15 of them who will probably watch this video. Maybe you can get, you know, a couple of your friends to watch it or something, you know, for me, because I'm doing it. Anyway, you know, like, subscribe, do your thing. Have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next part.